everybody, welcome back. Mr. Hardcore Mode here, where nothing's easy. Warriors and wenches, we are back with more Atomfall. Good for you to be here. I'm super excited to get back into this game. We're gonna check out some of the main mission, open up the interchange a little bit, and see what's going on further into this game. But anyway, let your balls hang low, let your titties out. Get some snacks, take your stupid fucking Crocs off, and let's do this. Let's do this. I can't see a goddamn thing. Nope. I think I have, oh yeah, I got a setup, by the way. I got my 2 batteries, which I'm about to use. We're about to go into Delta right now. We got some bombs here. We got some health. Got my pistol here. Got my rifle, just in case. Gonna use the bow. We are about to do this. Okay. Let's go through Delta right now. And we're gonna power it up right here. Start off with Delta. Really enjoying this game. Really enjoying it. Alright. Let's do it. Well. Robotics. Is that what I think it is?
Quarantine has been lifted in this sector. Access granted to robotic facility.
Oh, is that a robot? Yeah, we're gonna track this. Let's do this.
Status report. Computation complete.
I can open the door here. Sure. There's a door here. Use data storeroom key. I have that. Read it. The construction of the wind-scale facility is nearly complete, and it would appear that we have been largely successful in keeping the true objectives of the project classified. The fact that a small nuclear reactor has been constructed on-site to meet the facility's power demands has helped to sell the power plant lie. But we should not be complacent, especially given the uniquely sensitive nature of the endeavors. Perimeter security has also been increased since our friends in the Calathaham picked up encoded chatter about the facility and its purposes from the other side of the curtain. So there's a something on a need-to-know basis, and I guess I don't need to know. Well, ooh. Well, I want to know. I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind. What's this? Crafting time is substantially reduced? What? I don't care about that. I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind. I just had a fucking nightmare, ass huge war versus Epsilon von Draken. This dumbass bitch brought 1 army against me, my 3, in the auto resolve, since I honestly have no idea. You're talking about Warhammer? I have no idea anything about it, but it sounds cool. And I'm glad you're having fun, buddy. Oh no, you're having a nightmare right now. Never mind. Good luck! Oh shit. Is that a turret? That's a fucking turret. Can I actually get hit by this? Yes. Oh God. There's actually a thing for that where I can actually get hurt. Interesting. I know my Warhammer, but I don't know that much. Requires crane control room keycard. Maybe it's in this room somewhere. No, I won, but the auto resolve was bullshit. Oh, so it was one of those. If I remember correctly, in Warhammer, there's absolute victory, there's victory, and then there's like a barely even made it victory.
All fire drills are temporarily suspended while flamethrower tests are conducted. If you hear the alarm,
defeat.
act immediately.
You're not gonna shoot me, are you? The thing requires. Woo! It's that way. I'll worry about it later. I don't know if I can take care of that robot. Why is he still walking this way? I'm dead. I'm dead. He just snapped over. Well, I barely went anywhere, so. You know what? Maybe I'll just hold on to it. Please don't kill me. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck. Fuck off. Oh god, you're a good shot. I need power for this area. Woo! Locked. All this is locked. I know where I need to go.
Robotics personnel. All dosimeter badges must be handed in promptly on the specified dates. Radiation is no joke.
Radiation is no joke. It's not wrong. Yeah, you were... Are you serious? He doesn't know where I'm at. He doesn't know a goddamn thing. We're gonna relax right here for a second. We're gonna relax right here. Hey, how y'all doing? What's up? What's up? Good to have y'all with us, warriors and wenches. Playing some more Atom. Are you serious? Is he just looking at me? Waiting? I'm gonna go in this room. Ooh, nice. There wouldn't be any robots in the robotics area, would there? That's impossible, right? That wouldn't make any sense. I'll leave the gun right there for now. Oh, if I got this gun, I can take this gun. Can't decide if I want to be a warrior or a wench, but I'll multi-class. Congratulations on being trans, Crate. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. Strong and brave. Strong and brave. Strong and brave. Brave and strong. Strong and brave. We're in the interchange, so where is it? Oberon. It doesn't matter. We'll go in here. I swear to God, the next time I go play Total War. So right now there's a robot that is still looking this way. I have an idea. What? Lead found? What? Joyce Tanner appears to have followed me in the interchange. She announced her presence over the loudspeaker system. She has set up in data store Charlie and wants me to come to meet her. Who the fuck is that? Okay, he's moving. Temporary quarantine my ass. 2 full days since the explosion. Still no sign of evacuation plan. We need that device Dr. G was developing. She called it a signal redirector and used it to remotely fiddle with our power cables. Frank Stevens helped make the device. Wait, we need the device Dr. G was developing. She called it a signal redirector and used it to remotely fiddle with our power cables. Frank Stevens helped make the device, and he might still be hiding out in robotics. Head down there and look for him, will you? I'm hopes to see why Emma's gone quiet on us. I think I know who that is. Garros, you mean?
Reminder for robotics personnel. Stand clear of the heavy lift.
You can't decide what to do for us first?
Be a popped Peter.
I do want to do another Baldur's Gate 3 run. For hardcore, I'm waiting for the DLC so I can go in and play hardcore and also get that DLC experience. I think I want to do that. And for Baldur's Gate 3, I'm gonna do a run where I have 4 of you guys or ladies. I'll pick like 2 dudes and 2 ladies, and then we'll do a custom character like run. And each of you will play one of the classes, one of the special classes. It's right here. New enemy within. Looking cool. Looks like Superman. What do I mean? What I mean is I'm gonna have 4 custom characters that I'm gonna have 4 players pick and let them decide what their character wants to look like, what they want to be, and pick one of the special classes, subclasses, and then we're gonna go from there and yeah, see how that runs. Okay. Okay. No, it's not a multiplayer thing. No. Everybody has their own life. I don't think that would work too well. Any robots in here? I don't like that sound. It's a broken robot. This... How would that work? Exactly. Yeah, everybody's got their own life. There would be no way for me to do that. Oh, I have this. I use it, but... Glue, spores, spores. What is this gonna do, though? Don't just start pulling levers, not knowing what they do. What the fuck is down there? What the fuck is down there? That's radiation. Let's just call it like it is. This feels like Stalker. Wait, aren't those batteries? Ow, 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 that's radiation. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, we're not going over there.
Robotics facility status report. Experimentation wing offline. Administration wing offline. Secure laboratory offline.
My penis offline. Friction needed. Yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that. Oh, of course. Hold on, buddies. Where'd you crawl from? This is some Plague Tale Requiem shit. Anybody else? Ooh, meat. Was that healthy meat? No. No, it was not. Okay, we're in the mess hall, obviously. Ah, what the fuck? Where did you guys come from? I'm out of here. See ya. Anyways, where was I? Ooh, robots! What if they had, like, smaller robots? That'd be creepy. Like Automatron and shit. The thing with the beam and shit from Fallout 4. Fuck that shit. Wait, why can't I get in there? Oh, it's because I need a key. Something's still powered up here. Power that up. You don't even know what this does. Why would you touch shit? I really hate this door. I really hate this door. Something's telling me not to open this shit up. Oh, no. Oh, maybe that's part of the music. Maybe. I'm not hitting that button. This must be where the office is. Fair enough. This game does feel lived in, that's for sure. Wait, why is there a thing right there when it could just open up from... Oh, no, there's a second room. No, there's a second room. Computer tankard? I want that. Control room key. Memo for Dr. Stevens. Frank, I've received the prototype signal redirector. It's perfect, exactly to my design. I've already tested it out, and it works like a charm on my power networks. I'll be keeping this one on my own. No need to tell anyone. They'll only make a fuss about me, my routing power, without the proper payment. It's Diane Garrow. Oh, that's her name. That's her full name, Diane Garrow. So this is her room. She was a scientist here. I was trying to find Diane. Nice sketch. Nice. I was trying to find Diane Garrow, but I couldn't find. Oh shit! Hold on. Your items are worth more when bartering. I'm gonna be honest right now. I'm gonna be honest right now. That's the only thing I care about. That's the only thing I care about. Yeah, I want that. That's the only thing I care about. If you hit this button and some dumb shit happens, can I read something where it says, yeah, this shit's gonna blow? What are you doing? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I like nothing. Nothing is sometimes good. Don't let anybody else tell you differently. Okay, so we need power in this room. That is a danger. Maybe I need to follow the yellow oh, the laser. What happens when... Well, I know what will happen when I turn this shit on. I think I have an idea what will happen when you turn the... So we need to follow the pipes. Okay, so it's going over there. What if you press the button that destroys the universe? I think I have a lot of explaining to do, but I don't think I'll be able to tell that story. If everything is already destroyed. Okay, why did I go all the way up here? Is there a reason? No power. So I need to go in this room. Wait. Maybe this is actually telling me something. Maybe there is a second way of getting inside. Why are we in this evil-ass warehouse? The main character is trying to figure out who exactly he is, but he can't do that without... He has to help people in order to find out who the hell he is, which sucks because I think there's multiple endings. My character woke up in this area. Let's... What was that? That's bad. Oh! Storage room key. Okay. Now we're cooking up gas. Storage room key. I think it was here somewhere. Is there a map on here? I can't find it. Why are you in a restricted area? Because fuck the police. Even though I love the police. Storage room? It's one of these locked doors right here. There we go. That's a shotgun. Switch it up. Okay. Something stupid is about to happen, and it's gonna be all my fault. The Oberite supplies. A page of research notes dated 1957. I wish the X-ray crystallography examinations had borne fruit, but the scatter seems random, which is impossible. There are processes here that we do not currently understand, yet must if we are to have any hope of synthesizing Oberite. when the supply is expended. Its physical properties are astonishing, miraculous even. Neither the so-called atomic batteries or the manufactured brains would have been possible without the stuff. We cannot admit to the possibility that this is all we shall ever have. There must be a way. Oberite? Do you mean Oberon? Is that a... grenade? That can't be it. Are you serious? Is that it? Where's my badge, sir? Yeah, I left it in my other pocket. So... So I found that storage room. Okay, so was that just a side thing? So I guess I just still need to look around then. What I need to do is find a way to get inside that room over there. Power controlled alpha. No power. Thought there was power. Do I need to change this at all? No. No power on that one. Power controlled beta. So there's a power control for everything. I'm able to go in through here. That's the canteen. Not able to go through there. You know what? I haven't gone in that green room yet. Is there any... Oh. Control key. We got something. That's cool. I have a bad feeling about hitting this.
This is Frank Stevens. The lower floor has been sealed and the lab powered down, as instructed. Only a signal redirector device can be used to regain access, and I'm taking that secret with me. The plans for the device, the prototypes, I'm gonna bury them. There's a manor house in Skedarmore. The soldiers will have cleared it out by now, so it's as good a spot as any. If anyone finds this message, hell, no one's getting back in here. Not once the quarantine is fully enacted. And if by some miracle you are listening to this, well, I am so sorry.
What the fuck?
The automated security will be powering up right about now.
Oh, you're a bitch. Oh, shit. Oh, you're an asshole. Oh, they really don't want this information out. Painkillers? I kind of want that. Can I actually take it down? There's only one way to find out. First of all, take that away. It's not going to do anything. And, take that. God. We're doing this. I'm about it. I don't want anything. Oh, none of this? Just straight up, like, Russian and shit? Yeah. There's gotta be a weak spot. That thing right there on his back. That could be it.
Potential threat detected. Returning to patrol.
Looks.
Potential threat has disengaged. Returning to patrol.
Come on. Oh, I need to go through that. Okay. I think I could take him out. Woo! Can I make another one? Ah! Yeah, I like the little social cues that they got in this game. Alright. Yeah, you felt that. Get behind it! Game? Game? God damn it. Game, I hate that shit. It's just like, hey, here's a fucking tooltip hey, here's a tool, here's a tip. You need to take out the battery that it's in its back. Why did you tell me this now? Here's the thing, developers. Tell me nothing so I can figure it out. No, because it's like, here's a perfect example. When you're driving with your dad for the first time, and you don't know whether or not you're doing something stupid on the road, and your dad waits for you to do that stupid thing on the road, which is dumb because if you're a parent, you shouldn't do that. You should let your kid know, hey, don't do that shit or we'll get in trouble or we'll cause an accident. Everybody knows that. It's not fucking funny. Once we run into a pole because your son or your daughter runs into a pole and your dad goes after you ran into the pole or the tree, you're like, see what you shouldn't have done? I knew you were gonna do that. You learned the lesson yet? Why didn't you tell me that? You see what I'm saying? Don't tell me either don't tell me at all. Don't tell me at all. Just let me learn on my own. Or it's like, or just say it in the beginning when you fight your first robot. I wanted to see what would happen, so I just it's like, I know. I just wanted to see what happens. Driving with your dad never happened? Missing out. Well, you're a dad, you're gonna know. Ouch. Ooh, that fucking hurt. Hell yeah. Bitch ass. Oh, loot? I like that. The line at the store is no joke. What if your dad left to get the milk before teaching you to drive? You really leaning into that joke? You just wanted to say a fucking dad joke related to fucking black people. Shut the fuck up. Everybody knows that was a fucking stretch. Shut the fuck up. Now put the battery back in? Can I do that? Okay. My daddy left, but to be fair, I knew where he went. Probably went to a Nickelback concert. He moved to California? Shit. So, I have batteries for this place. I just need to find the area to put the battery. Something's... Can I jump on that? I would like to... What if I want to know what the hell's down there. You know what? Quick save. Quick save. Well. Well, I know what it is. It's just kick-ass. It's really good loot. But, I'm gonna die. Ooh, which one will win? The radiation ending or my health? Hey, I made it. Kill memento. Defeating an enemy in melee combat grants a melee damage buff. Ooh. Effects from consumables last longer. Yeah, I kind of want that. Throwables deal more damage? They don't deal damage now? Heart rate no longer has an impact on draw duration for bows. That shit. Okay, I'll be honest. The consumables, I want that one. That's really good. Am I about to die? Probably. Yeah, if it's a dangerous spot, that means that there's some dangerous loot. So how do I get in this room? There's no power. But apparently there is power in there. It seems like a battery's in there. So... I was 16. I was... What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we competing to see which son was betrayed the most? That sounds like an excellent fucking anime, but I'm not gonna do this with you guys. Well, the dad that I got now, he adopted me, but he's like my real father. But, to me anyway. But my real father, never met him. Never seen him before. Never seen him. Wait, it's right there. It's that room. I need to get in there. How do I get in? Can you break the window? I tried. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah. So it's another door that needs... So we need power again. How many times do we need power? How is it that we need power? The time I was reincarnated into a family where my dad was a deadbeat father, classic. Yep. And the song's gonna go. And it's me running outside of my house with some bread. With some toast. And then it goes up into the sky and then it gives you that logo. Never seen you, Dad. Well, here's a hint. You kind of look like him. Ooh, I am your Oto-san. Oh, majide. Majika, nanda yo? Doushite? Will Dad be around? Tune in next time for the next exciting episode of Deadbeat Dad. So let me get this straight. There is an atomic battery for every single one of these areas, but I can't use them for reasons. So everything is wait. Is it because of explain to me how am I supposed to do anything here? I'm seeing the cords here, and I take it the lights being off means it's off, but I'm looking at everything, and it seems like see there's a battery in there. You see that blue thing? So the battery's on. The battery's on right there, right? The lights and everything. So is it because of this cord thing? The battery's not here. Okay, so is it because of this? I can't turn that on because there's no power. Oh, Jerry Springer. They used to call it Jerry Springer. Yeah, right there. So, no, it's broken off. So how do you get in then? No, you can't break these things open. However, I wish I did. So I am everything. Just is there a hole somewhere? Just give me a sign. This thing has one. This makes no sense. Okay, so this is control room area. Got it. Is there anything else besides what I've just seen? So how do you get more power? Is a puzzle that needs solving? Yeah, I'm just wondering what that puzzle is. I've played a video game like that, Snail. I played a video game like that. Okay, so nothing's there. Maybe there was something down there. Is there anything to jump through? Wait. There's nothing else here. We've tried everything. Ow. Yeah, we've tried everything in that room. I just took the loot and ran out. There should be a door or something like that in this area. This way I'll be able to get inside. Power controlled. Wait. Wait, power control alpha. So, I'm still in robotics. I'm still in D. Wait. Hold up. I'm in Delta, so I can't go any further than Delta. Okay. Alright, so this is Alpha. So in order for me to finish off Delta, I need to finish off Alpha. I think that's what this is. Okay. Alright. I guess that makes sense. That's so weird, man. This, yeah, I think you need to get all... Didn't you get a storage room key? Yeah, I already opened that. It opened up this door for some extra loot. I'm already in Delta. It's Alpha that I need to go to. Let's try to go to Alpha, if... I'm gonna put this in here. Cake? I do want that cake. Why do I have a knife? Can we grow up, please? Axe. There we go. Like a true man. So, data storage B. You can't catch me! Woo! Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so what we need to do... We're in Delta still. What we need to do is head out here. That's Charlie. We need to go to Alpha. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Alpha? No, it's broken. God damn it. So, Delta and Charlie... Okay, so we need to finish a few things. Let's finish up Charlie. Maybe once we get Charlie finished, we can figure out something.
Hello?
Fucking!
Who's there? Well, gosh. This is a surprise. When I saw movement, I thought it might be one of those awful feral goblins some people seem to have turned into. You don't look like a goblin, though. Or an outlaw. So, just exactly who are you?
What business of it is yours?
I like to know who I'm dealing with. An unhelpful ass in your case. You haven't immediately tried to kill me, at least. That's a pleasant
Why didn't you
change.
tell me who you were
Sometimes I
before
think I'm the
you...
only sane one
Whatever,
left
you
in the
dumb
zone.
bitch.
I'm Joyce, by the way. Joyce Tanner. How'd you do? Well, we can put questions of identity aside, I think. Seems I should be thanking you. I gather that you're the one who's responsible for restoring the power supply here. I've been trying to get in here for simply ages. Oh, I've just about given up hope.
Who exactly are you, Joyce? Why are you here?
My, but you're full of satiable curiosity, aren't you? Well, I've nothing to hide. There was an expeditionary convoy sent in a few months ago. And Muggins here was seconded to it. I'm a communications specialist. Girl Boffin, the squaddies call me. They needed us ladies to hold up the science end of things. I was drafted in, along with a Dr. Garrow. They say she was a big name here, before the disaster.
Yeah, I'm still trying to look for her.
Anyway, the expedition did not go swimmingly, let me tell you. We barely made it into Slattendale when the bridge was blown out from under us, and the convoy wrecked. Before we knew what was happening, we were beset by a horde of whooping maniacs in masks. It was awful.
What happened to her?
Well, she came in by air. Our helicopters fared even worse. The interference field around this whole site brought them down.
Yeah, it makes
The
sense.
helicopter carrying her crashed in the woods. I can mark the spot for you, for what it's worth. I doubt any of them walked away from that wreck. Poor devils. I think I may well be the sole survivor of the convoy. But things are certainly looking up now we're in here. Isn't it a remarkable sight? The interchange in all its glory. I was beginning to think I'd never see the inside of it. Think of all the secrets that might be hidden
It is
here.
pretty good. Yeah, the voice acting, very well done. Maybe we shouldn't be here. Didn't they quarantine this place for a reason?
That they did. Almost certainly something to do with these strange growths dotted around the place. But we can only get closer to understanding something if we see it ourselves. Although, let's be careful about that, yes?
At least she has some
The
caution.
important thing is that we're in here, and I cannot overstate my delight that you managed it. Now, finally, there's a chance I can get into the communication systems proper. And listen, we don't need to trust each other just yet. But maybe we can work together. It's a bit of a two-person job,
enough.
this.
Will this help me get out of the zone?
If it works, yes, indeed. Look, if I can get a message through the interference field, I should be able to sort out an exit for us. I'd need a whole array of transmitters to punch through the interference, though. There are a few radio towers across the area that should do the trick. I've restored power to them, but I seem to be locked out of their controls. The operators must have isolated the towers from the network when the quarantine was declared.
Okay.
But look, if you could find each tower and release the security lock, I can fiddle around this end and try to use the array to blast out a signal. Here, I'll give you map coordinates for each tower. Good luck. Do your best. And try not to get eaten by any goblins.
Goblins, got it. Are you gonna do anything, or am I gonna do everything? Okay. Alright, women. Fusion core inserted. And that's where Oberyn is right there. We're in the medical facility now. The hell's that sound?
Status report. Spectroscopy analysis of biological sample 1 was aborted with no positive matches. Partial results have been stored in Casterfield Water's
Fuck.
memory bank.
There's more in here. Cool, let's swipe all the drugs. We're on it. Ow. Explosive lure? Hells yeah. Learn? I can sell that though. I can sell it. Better yet. Nope. If I don't need it, I won't use it. Nice picture. Selling our secrets for booze. I've concluded my investigation into Dr. Roberts' conduct, kept discreet, as requested. My findings are below. I have evidence that Dr. Roberts has, on at least 2 occasions, discussed the workings of the signal redirector device while Willis drinking at Wyndham's public house. The man has a severe addiction, resulting in him all but selling our secrets for booze. I strongly recommend that Dr. Roberts is transferred immediately. Dang, Roberts. He wants those IPAs. He wants them and he wants them now. There's an upstairs. I don't want to open that just yet. When you throw a grenade on some stairs, it comes down. The stairs. First time hearing about this. First time hearing about this.
In 12 hours, just how long
What's the first one?
to evacuate one facility?
First audio log.
Word from Jack is that the military have locked down the site. Not a peep from Emma since... What are we calling it? Explosion? They aren't telling us anything. Perkins is muttering about the Lord of the Flies now, the bloody fool. I shall strike him if he comes near me with that nonsense.
God, I'm so fucking... What's... That's the beginning area. Well, that sucks. Ow. A lot of turrets. Maybe it's best that we don't open that door. Maybe it's best we don't open that door. I should have brought my bow. Should have brought my fucking bow. I hear somebody. Ah, here we go. Fine. It's fine, I'll make do. I'm gonna get killed, and I'm gonna be mad about it. The hell is that? That's not normal. That's not a normal noise. That's not a ghoul. That is not a ghoul. What the fuck is... What the fuck is that? Hell no. To the no, no, no. Is that how you guys want to roll? Is that how you guys want to roll? We can do this. Listen, I played Alien Isolation. That's it. That's it. That's it. What the fuck? Jesus. Yep. I need my axe. You guys are durable as fuck. You know what? Eat it bag of dicks. Did I fucking hit a fucking slow. Man, durable as fuck. Durable as I don't know what. Hella durable. Okay, we need to sneak. But I can't sneak if... He's right there. The thing is, how do I don't know how to do that if... Yeah, that's... Okay. As much as I like the... I might as well just bring the other weapon, too. I wish I had a pebble to distract or something. Just bring the fucking... Yeah, bring that. Explosives. Molotovs. More poison bomb, maybe? I don't even think the... Crafting. Ooh. That sounded disgusting, but alright. Alright. Let's do it. Come on, we're men. I'm a man! Isn't there a bomb in there? Wait a minute. Isn't there a flammable thing in there? He just ate it! Ooh. Fucking hate it here, fucking hate it here, fucking hate it here. Come on. Oh, hell no. Oh, circle? A little circle jerk? Hold on. Come on, boys. Are you serious, boys? Woo! You know, I'm going, oh, boys? Bro, you are durable. You guys are durable as I don't know what. You're gonna... Come on, come on. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Wait. Shit. Oh, shit. Go around. Go around. Go around. What if it's his penis? It's not. Well, we've tried that game before. Come on. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Jesus. Are you fucking kidding me? That explosion did nothing to him. He just looked at it. He just looked at it. Is that my axe? I don't think that poison did a goddamn thing. I don't think that poison did a goddamn thing. I think it tickled. Those are the worst enemies. I feel like I had... I think they should probably down the, They should probably down the durability on those things, because... I think they're stronger than the giant robots. No, I'm serious. Those things are way stronger than the giant robot. You just hide from the robot and then do your best from there. And then shoot his head and then take out the thing in the back. These guys, they didn't give a fuck. I didn't care about anything. Spores? What's up, Jenkins? Hankins. Combat stem?
What are you doing?
Trying to help you, Dr. Fisher. Now stay still.
No! 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 Get that away from me, Alan!
Oh,
It's not...
it's explosive right here. Shit.
It's not tested.
It will save your bloody life. The infection's tearing you apart, trust me.
Get away! Keep your experiments to yourself.
Fisher!
Seems like she was one of the infected. Fisher said, fuck all of that. Okay, much better. Nice. Thank you, game, for giving me this. I see that thing right there. Oh, shit. First aid kit. I gotta check the walls from now on. Damn. Got my ass whooped. 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 Everybody saw me. Yeah. Church key?
Fisher's log, 28th of September, 57. I knew Dr. Holder was up to something. It's no secret he's been frustrated with the direction of our research, but this takes the biscuit. Last night, Edward let slip about a secret lab Holder has set up in Wyndham Village, under the church, apparently. Of all places. For a month, he's been stealing samples, smuggling out lab equipment, and all with God as his witness. Worst of all, Edward knew because he was planning to join him. Holder's got himself a little rogue scientist brigade. I managed to convince Edward to give me a key to the place. Once this fever is down, I'll march over and confront Holder myself.
Holy shit, we've been to that church! What the fuck? What? We were literally right there! 17th September 1957, I again argued that we need to know exactly to what Mary was exposed, and again was rebuffed by the boffins on the lower floor. The man may literally die through ignorance. The sharp security segregations between sections may make sense to the grand sages at military intelligence, but I do not know enough to even attempt to save the man. It is not radiation sickness, but beyond that, I am at a loss. Oh man. There wouldn't be any more creepy crawly dudes around here anymore, would there? You wouldn't do that again, would you? Test subject containment. I'm very sorry to have to say that security have just informed me that they found another dead escaped rat from the biological vectors testing. I thought I had made myself abundantly clear in the last memo that was circulated to all department heads, but we must maintain better experimental security. I know that this is a sealed facility, but that does not mean we can simply assume that such incidents will be safely contained. I'm sure I do not need to explain to any of you what the consequences might be if one of these test subjects were to escape and breed with a native rodent. It already happened. It already happened. That's why these rats all have blue eyes. It already happened. Appreciate that, though. I should have ran around with these things. I could have shot that. I could have used less ammo. Damn, I didn't think about that. Yeah, there's more. There's way more. And let me guess, this is the... Yeah, it's the same way. Yeah, I should have ran around a little bit more. Requires a unknown key to card. Well, let's look around real quick. Didn't know I was playing a horror game. Now I know I'm playing a horror game. Appreciate it. Yeah, if the game is anything remotely like Fallout, it is probably a horror game. I should have thought of that. Okay, I don't see it here. Well, I killed them all. Will they respawn when I leave? Probably. Probably. None of you have the key, by the way. Was that? Says it's a survival game. Well, I'm trying to survive. It's just not working very well. Nigga, did you just check? Just did you just check just to say that to me? Says right here. Says right here. You should have read it. I just checked. Yeah? Okay. I should have led them here. God damn it. Is that rain? Requires unknown keycard. So I'm fucked. So let's do interchange. Let's do strange noises from below. I don't think I... Yeah, the ambience is pretty horror implied. Yeah, because I keep on jumping at nonsense. I don't like horror games. Literally playing a horror game. Kind of like BioShock. I'm like, BioShock's not a horror game. You literally got chased by people with hooks. That doesn't concern you at all? Not to me, no. Let's see where that door is on the map. Wait. Especially with the ambience, it sounds like somebody just opened a fucking door. Okay. This door right here. Okay, so that leads there. So this area is cut off from this area, which is probably alpha. This area is probably cut off because of... That's a beta? It's probably beta right here. So we've done all we could do in this area. We do need to put a battery in the central processor, so let's leave. Is that... Nope. Outlaw, what the fuck?
What was that? Come on then. Okay, need to reload. Bloody hell. Who's there?
What the hell?
Come on then, you horrible bastard.
Ooh. I thought the two... Since I open these doors, this is what happens. Delta crane controls. I know where that. I know where that leads. Requires crane control room key. So I just turned that one on. Door, battery, central processor. So I can't get to the central processor just yet. Which is... I restored power to the console and interchange, which appears. However, the facility reported that the central processor and data stores are still offline. Plugging in the battery has released the locks on the data stores. The announcement said they require atomic power. Okay, I marked that, but I'm not sure where exactly to go. Let me try going down there. Better than nothing. What? Have I tried that door before? This is annoying. Hey! Burning self. I think I already have that. Derek, I am well aware that the presence of protesters at the outer perimeter helps to convince people that Windscale is a legitimate nuclear facility, but that doesn't solve my problems with the daft buggers trying to get over the fence. I've got a dozen new scientists arriving that need special vetting before next week, and I don't have the time to be dealing with the constant nuisance that these troublemakers represent. I know that the police in Wyndham aren't set up for this kind of thing, but my security team don't have the manpower either. Someone in Whitehall needs to come up with an answer. PDQ. Yeah, the level design in the underground area is pretty dope. Pretty dope. There we go. Barred from the other side. Oh, they got, yeah, I saw that they had Blood Mage on the mod store. Hey, man. One. Since Dragon Age won't do it, they'll do it on there.
Volunteers to medical at 3 Pip Emma. Thank you.
I know where this is. Signal redirector. Okay. Ouch. I'm not going there. Okay. We are going to try to find Dr. What's her name? Because she's the one, Dr. Garrow, because she has the signal director. No, as a matter of fact, that one guy told me about the signal redirector. We're getting the hell out of here. You know what the funny thing is? This game does not have fast traveling, and I'm actually kind of fine with it. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, the Baldur's Gate 3, the Larian Studios picked up those devs and kept them, and now they're working on their own IP. This is why they're not working on DLC anymore, is because they are sick and tired of working with layabouts who don't know what exactly D&D is truly what it is. You don't just, oh shoot, we made all this money, time to fire like half of, 25% of the team. No, that's not how it works. What you're supposed to do, what Japan does, and what most places do, is where you are rewarded for your efforts when you succeed. That's what they're doing with Nintendo, believe it or not, and that's what they're doing with the From Software devs, and that's what they're also doing with Square Enix. This is what it is. Everybody knows that a game developer starts off pretty small, but over time they build, they create, they through trial and error. They get better and better with, as time goes by. If you nurture that, they will make a better product. You'll start to notice, it's like some games, like this one right here, these developers, I'm not using frame generation or upscaling on this game right now. That's a good game developer. Just as God intended. No frame generation, no upscaling. Just as God intended. And the game's running smoothly. Okay, so... Holder has a secret lab underneath the church. I would like to see that. I would like to see that. I'm holding too much stuff at this moment, though. And so Larian Studios is trying to do the same thing. Where I hope, and I firmly hope this, that the game developers in Larian Studios know where to draw the line when it comes to woke shit in their video games, because I'm not doing any more they them stuff in the fucking video game. I'm not doing that shit anymore.
Hello again.
I'm done. I'm fucking done. It's like, you want to do that? That's fine. Have fun. It's just not my thing. I just can't. I'm exhausted. No, I want the stems. Ammo galore. It's a little bit better.
Want to trade again? You know where to find me.
Yeah, I wish them all the success in the world.
Molly will be here.
But if they start doing pronouns again, I'm done. I'm fine. It's like, oh man, it's like, well, don't let that get in the way of a good game. I think I am. I think I am. I'm sorry. I just don't have fun. I hope they have fun. It's like, hey, we got this awesome stuff in the game. Also this stuff in the game. Oh, that's cool. Also this cool stuff in the game. That's cool. Boys can be girls. What? Anyway, we got this in the game. Yeah, that's cool. I don't... yeah. Yeah. Could have sworn I just heard something there. We need to go here.
Help me! I'm bleeding! For the day. What was that? Hello? Mind your head and future!
I'm hurt
Who's
bad.
there? Not here. They've done a runner. Oh, come on! Fucking mind your head! I've got you now! Piece of cake this is.
Aye, that's up the wind, Jake.
I think games will have the whole pronouns thing in them from now on. It will not change. All it takes is one person at his company wanting it, and no one will have the balls to fire DEI fans. Also, people are now asking for safe spaces in Conan. I saw that. I saw that thing. Yeah, a bunch of fucking pussies. They can keep that game. I think it will go away. I disagree. I think it will go away because this is what's going to happen. We've already got people already denouncing the whole bullshit anyway. It's already happening. And also, here's another thing. They can't stop. Do you know what I mean? Today it's they, them. Next day it's ze, zer. Next day it's more and more and more. Do you see what I'm saying? If you keep on confusing people like that with your own ideology and creating an ideology on top of that, because women and weak men just can't stop, they just, it's never enough, you're going to be a minority. You're going to be always a minority over normal people. And it will go away. Because they'll just try to co-opt it into another thing. And people will get exhausted.
Hello again.
Yeah, it's already happened.
You need anything, Molly will be here.
Also, they'll start losing money, and then they'll be like, why didn't anybody come and play your game? Because you just told them to accept an ideology, and you told them if you don't accept the ideology, then you can just not play your game. So you just told people to fuck off. And so now you are going to be laid off. That's just how it is. Like it or shut up. That works out. I'm pretty sure that's gonna work wonders. What could go wrong? Do I need this at the moment? Not. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Explosive lure. I don't know where DK is. Denmark? Not sure. And if you're referring to anything that's in the UK, UK is destroying themselves from within. And I think Asmongold said it perfectly to where if you keep on going down this path, it's only going to radicalize people and it's going to be a slippery slope. Largest metal festival in Denmark, even there, it is all about love each other, safe spaces, inclination, metal should be safe. Yeah, I'm going out of my fucking mind. Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah, I feel you, dude. You're not the only one going out of your fucking mind, so don't worry about it too much. I need to head to... I need to head to Skethermore, but I don't know where Skethermore is. Why do they have this whole signal thing, and I don't know where it is? Inclusion? Yeah, I heard what you said. Let's go this way. I'm sorry you lost 2 family members because of a disagreement. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But like I said, it's a slippery slope. If they keep on pushing people off the balcony, it's going to be the pendulum is going to swing. It's not a matter of, oh, it's never gonna happen. It's a matter of when. You're saying, oh yeah, it's not gonna happen, it's gonna be like this forever and ever. No. I disagree. I disagree. Because these sort of things, you can only push people so fucking far.
There's someone here.
You said for yourself
We
that
don't know you.
you're going crazy, right? Yep.
Death to unbelievers.
Bitch. There we go. Yeah, I have to stand on principle. And like I said, it's not gonna stay. You think it's not, it will. It will change. What I miss? A lot of confusion and blood and death. A lot of blood and death. Okay, so I'm at the Casterly Woods. So, wait. Is the map... Is there any way I could look at... Let me check out the map real quick. Now, let me look at Statendale. Okay. So, this is the mines. This is the slate mines. I need to find Skethermore. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm trying to find Atomfall. How to get to... Yeah. The earliest way to reach Skethermore early from Slettondale region is via the Slate mines. You'll find the entrance at 30 East 73, just south of the Outlaw Camp in the southeast. There. Wait, so it's not north, it's south? Once inside the village, most likely from the Slettondale checkpoint, head down the hill and go past the church that is up to your right. Continue. Oh! Time to go back. Time to go back. When do you think DEI and every Sweet Baby, well, Sweet Baby Inc. is already dying underneath some water right now, so let's not worry about them. They are washed up. They're done. DEI, however, DEI is going to slowly be taken down, but it's being taken down. If they don't see any money in it in all avenues, they'll get rid of it. Like I said, these companies, like I told Snail thinks that, oh shit, people want this. People want this. No. Companies want this until it's not lucrative. Once companies turn down, once companies realize it's not enough money, it's not enough control, they will throw that shit right in the fucking dirt. They'll be like, so let me get this straight. I'm not getting any money from it, from all this stuff. Oh, okay. Alright. Also, with the whole thing with Donald Trump taking down DEI in America, my job had a DEI initiative, and that shit vanished so fucking fast when Trump was elected. It turned my fucking, it fucking was hilarious. There were flags everywhere. Now there's only American flags at my job. Hells yeah. That's what I'm saying. They had that shit fucking everywhere. It's a cultural shift, and it's going pretty well right now, and I want it to keep on going that way. Hell, I'm surprised I'm saying like the F word and the R word lately. I was like, holy shit, I should be canceled by now. Nope. Hell yeah.
This is the transaction. Oberon must die. If Oberon is dead, then the way out will open.
The way out of this area.
You will awaken as if from a nightmare.
Wait, what?
This sequence is assured.
Why must Oberon die?
If Oberon is dead, then others have and will offer you. To follow their advice is at best optimistic, at worst foolish. Be careful. Trust only me.
Trust only you. Yeah, no thank you. You remember how America was always a laughingstock when Biden was around? Now that Trump is around, people aren't doing that as much. Now everybody's making fun of the UK now, and I'm just like, whoa, that was a fucking huge ass shift.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, now they're the laughing stock, and I was like, shit. I was forced to take a vaccine or I would be fired. Me too. Me too. That shit fucking sucked. Okay, here's Skethermore. We finally found it.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slattern Dale. Avoid Slattern Dale until the area is once
Increase? Now we found Skethermore. Yeah, I know. I hear you, Shamer.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer
New area.
responsible for your safety. If you approach any military areas in the area, you will be presumed to have hostile intent, and you will be fired upon. Remember, a warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
Protocol camps. I've been told that while I can wander around Windhelm Village with relative freedom, the protocol camps and facilities in Skethermore are off limits to anyone without permission. If I trespass into protocol territory, they are likely to shoot on sight. Actually, I got a thing for that.
Not sure I like that.
Damn, nothing.
Game's pretty beautiful. Are the trees moving? Not too much. That's a robot. Okay, now we're in Skethermore. The radio tower, the protocol camp that I was told about, the manor ruins. Okay, now let's dig into Skethermore. And I was supposed to talk to... Radio Towers in Skethermore. No, it's not batteries. I think it's a Windhelm thing. Where's that one mission that I had? Interchange. Question. Captain says has requested I go to the protocol prison in Skethermore and speak to the prisoner there, Dr. Guerra. While I'm there, on his orders, the protocol in Skethermore will let me pass unless I attack them. He wants to know how she is bypassing their electric security. We actually know about this. So, that is the Manor Ruins. This is the protocol camp, which is... We'll figure it out. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Do. Okay. There's the manor over there. I kind of wish the bandits in this game had some semblance of like at least like a culture to it. Like I can understand that there's outlaws or bandits. I think the bandits should also have like, I don't know, like there's the raiders, and then there's, I don't know, like the blue claws or some, I don't know. It's just like, give me like some story on like some outlaws. Give them like some meaning to some shit, you know what I mean? Trader camp?
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I?
Nope.
Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned it avoids confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you? Excellent answer.
Oh.
I can see we're going to get along like an house on fire.
Nice.
You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform, which means you're not one of us army lot.
No, but I'm willing to serve wherever I'm needed.
Bloody hell, you're keen. Well, we don't take new recruits, but if you're serious, you could always go and talk to Captain Sims in the village. Now then, if it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way.
Corporal Bootsy's?
I can get my hands on stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't.
It's kind of more dangerous.
Yeah, but everywhere's dangerous in the zone. The trick round here is to stay away from our outposts, then you should be alright. There's our camp, of course, and then the special detachment is garrisoned in a commander's RAF bunker. Well, the flyboys weren't using it, so why not? Steer well clear of both of those spots. I'll mark them for you.
Okay. Glad he could do that. Firearms mastery, I need that. Whoa, is that clean? Why is that gun clean? Semi-automatic. Combat stims? Shit. I'm not gonna be able to afford any of this, am I? I'm gonna be broke. Let's start off with the things that I do want.
Have you got anything more up my street?
Doesn't want that. He doesn't care about any of this stuff. I'll have to come back later.
See you around, chum.
Okay. Bandit culture is raging alcoholism and shitty gear. Yeah, but can't there be like, you know how Cyberpunk has multiple different bandits? And like the Warriors? And anybody ever seen Gangs of New York? Kind of like that. We're the 40 Thieves! That's a good movie, gang. Please watch that. Yeah, like little bandit factions, yeah. Special protocol garrison. A vehicle depot. Skidmore Prison. Yeah, I'm allowed to go over there. It's like, we're the 40 thieves! We're the clown posses! It's like, we're the moles! We're bandits, but we stay underground. So... we getting high? We getting high, boys? I think we're getting high. I'll be honest. I want to check right now. Rebellion is what they're called. The developers are called the Rebellion. The Rebellion has worked on Sniper Elite, Zombie Army, a lot. Jesus, that's a lot of Sniper Elite games. Rogue Trooper. God, that's a... yeah, these are from the Sniper Elite devs. Yeah, they're indie. They have no publisher. Go ahead. Holy crap. What else did they work on? Yeah, they're going places. Yeah, they're going places. Okay, I'm allowed to go inside the prison. As much as I like Cyberpunk, I don't like where they put me. That one's cool. I don't like what they did when they put me in Cyberpunk, because in Cyberpunk they were just like, you're dying and you don't have long to live, and your character's a mercenary and you're more leaning towards helping out the police. And I'm like, what? No! No! I want to join the Maelstrom gang. And they're like, nah, you can't do that. Why not? So much for being a role-playing game.
Saw some rabbit droppings earlier, so we haven't eaten them all. We should let them get their numbers back up. Wouldn't take long.
Okay. I'm allowed to be here.
There have been thefts from the food store. This constitutes looting and is punishable by death.
What?
If you see food theft in progress, you are empowered to...
That's the prison over there. So I'm allowed to be in this protocol camp because I got authorization. I'm not being shot at right now. The armory key? Oh, hell. Oh. Oh, hell. Oh. Let me in. I'm allowed to be in here. Where's that armory key? Give it to me. Fuck. The doors are closed. Okay, go downstairs. It must be around here. They really wanted you to be a good person in Cyberpunk. Did you know that Earth can fit in... I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna ignore the shit out of that, you cornball. Fucking cornball. Have a tomato. Cornball. Where could I find?
Do as you're told, right?
Yeah, I know that he passed away.
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blown.
There's nothing on top of there. What was in that room, though? Okay, this requires a signal redirector. Just nothing? Okay, so it's just for the signal redirector. So the ritual will truly have nothing connecting it to the other games? Well, you can have another voice actor play as that person, but it's not going to feel the same. What kind of weapon is that?
This is a defense announcement. Remember, gossip is the bedfellow of poor discipline.
I don't know where the armory key is.
Watch your step.
Toilets. Vehicle maintenance. Is there a main building anywhere? I'm right here. Armory, mess hall right there. Okay, they gotta do more than just whistle. Is there stealth in this game? Yes. Lost a robot. I thought the lads from Whiskey Patrol were pulling my leg when they told me they lost their robot. The buggers are 12 foot tall. For Christ's sake, how the bloody hell do you lose something like that? They were out north, they said, not far from Nar's barn. I'm off to find it before some outlaws nab the battery. That's fucking hilarious. Nice. Most secret. For the purpose of civilian morale, we must continue the pantomime of signaling the wall via the eldest lamp. The lamp failed some weeks ago, but we have circulated the story that we are communicating using infrared light, and this is why there are no visible flashes from the lamp or from the wall. It feels hushed to stoop to lies like this, but it is entirely necessary as it's utter secrecy.
Recruiter B for beer is in operation.
Okay, so things are breaking. There is no theft
Not sure I like the look of you.
There is no theft system, though. Maybe they'll have that in the next game. I hope they do another game. They haven't given up on Sniper Elite. They won't give up on this one. God dang, there was a lot of Sniper Elite DLCs. God dang. It's not exactly what I wanted. What? What? No. Yes. Gunpowder. Good lord, you guys barely have anything left. A bow? I already have a bow. Oh, shit. Oh, hold on to that one. Hold up. Definitely got ammo. Whoa! We're just... Bro, what happened to organization? What is this? Bro, if I was taking control... Ooh, nice, nice, nice. If I was taking hold and I was the leader of this area, I wouldn't have this like this. I'd be like, who did this? I think it was Jerry. And then I just shoot him. And then I look at Jerry. Look what you did. I just killed your friend. Do it again. Do it again and you're next. I think I want to... I want to take this. I will let go of the axe. That's fine. Who cares about the axe? Why care about the axe when you have good old... Yeah. Ooh, that's kind of slow. Okay. New gun. What makes a good RPG? Story. Story is very important for a good RPG. Otherwise, you'll be role-playing into something you don't care about. If the characters aren't compelling, if the overall world is bland and dull and boring, you do not have yourself a good RPG. Period. You're supposed to be playing a role. If your role is boring, then why the fuck am I playing a role-playing game? Here's the prison. Right now, what Atomfall needs right now is every character is pretty normal. You know what I mean? Every character in this game is pretty normal. Good voice actors, but none of these characters in Atomfall pop out. You see what I'm saying? They have a problem with creating characters. And you don't have to make a character wild and kooky like Baldur's Gate or something. No, you don't have to do that. You just have to make them compelling enough to be like, oh shoot. Security card. Special prisoner Diane Guerra has been marked for interrogation. Transfer her to the solitary confinement cage in the very back of the detention facility. Move her confiscated belongings, the unknown electric device, to the restricted access security storage cupboard. The captain will be sending someone to interrogate her shortly. That's the device. This is where I'm gonna put chat. I'm gonna put chat right here.
A27 form before the event, or an A27B after the event. Make a special note of subject, severity, and duration.
Sorry, that was work related.
This blasted place.
What time period? The 1950s. Lower floor. Control room. The loading bay.
Ask yourself, is trying to dodge justice worth the bayonet in the ribs?
I do like cake. Uninterest, November 1948. Dear Governor, it has come to our attention that the press may be taking an undesirable interest in the nature of your institution after the plans to construct the Windscale plant nearby became public. I'm sure it goes without saying that any information regarding the nature of the prisoners held within would be a source of considerable embarrassment for His Majesty's government. If our friends and allies were to somehow learn the identities of some of your inmates, that embarrassment might quickly escalate to an international incident. I'd like to reassure you, however, that Bard still intends to utilize your facility in the short term. Given the delicate nature of the situation, we have planned a series of precautionary measures. They're using the inmates for nefarious details here. Wait, I know what this looks like. This looks like, what's it called? The requirement room? Or evidence room? Maintenance. Bunk room. Latrines and showers. Mess hall. I can't seem to find her. This place is huge. Prison yard, yard office. Is that a Cornish pastry? Nice. Detention report for Captain Sims. We're currently full to overflowing in the main detention block. We'll pass designated capacity. It's rough on the prisoners, but frankly, I'm more concerned that it's starting to lead to systematic security failures. Unhappy prisoners and overwhelmed guards are a dangerous combination. That being the case, I'd like to suggest that we consider converting the rear storage areas of the facility into temporary solitary confinement blocks. It would ease overcrowding and allow us to isolate some of our repeat troublemakers. We could use the shipping containers back there to rig something together in a few days. I just need the word. That's actually not a bad idea. By the way, have you noticed that the prisoners are all male for some reason? I'm pretty sure there were bandits that were female, but for some odd reason, the prisoners were all male. It's crazy. Okay. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. This place is huge.
All prisoners are reminded that the guards are permitted to use lethal force against escapees. Due to ammunition usage restrictions, this usually means being bayoneted. Ask yourself,
You checking on my dick?
is trying to dodge justice worth a bayonet in the ribs?
Well, there is Dr. Garros. There is that. I saw that ammo a mile away.
Watch your step.
This place is fucking huge, man. What in the world? There's more? I need to go back. God, this... Apparently, I think they built this place thinking that I'm not with Protocol, and Protocol yeah, just in case, it's like, oh, just in case you weren't with Protocol, you can sneak around, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. Definitely in the maintenance area. Yeah, you can sneak around and shit. There's another place you can crawl in. Jeez. Something tells me once I talk to Dr. Garrow, everybody's gonna be against me. I have this weird suspicion that's what's gonna happen.
All prisoners, the new work schedule for the coming week has been posted and comes into operation from tomorrow.
Lower floor.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Well, if you don't move... Boy, if you don't move your black ass... They cared more about Mass Effect than they did Dragon Age. That's a bold-faced lie. That's what cowards say when they fuck up, and they're like, oh, well, I didn't like Dragon Age anyway. And then Mass Effect's gonna fuck up, and then they're gonna be like, oh, well, I didn't like Mass Effect anyway. No, it was a fucking lie. No, it was a fucking lie. Because the Mass Effect devs also worked on Dragon Age and vice versa. Not all of them, but most of them. So, I didn't want to hear... I heard that bullshit, and I was like, you're a fucking liar. What do you think, they don't talk to each other? Oh, you think they just put a giant wall between each other in BioWare? No! What the fuck? Loading bay. Master control, security. What do you mean security? Wait. Is that her? That is her.
You there? Who are you then? You don't look like any sort of guard.
I'm here to ask you a few questions, Dr. Garrow.
Oh, you know. Well, that is disappointing. Here I was, thinking my rescuer had appeared, but you're just another lackey for the captain. Unless, wonder of wonders, you're more intelligent than you look. Shrewd enough to see that one of Bard's top people mustn't be left to rot down here. Look, you have to get me out of this cell. I might be the only person who can resolve this whole dreadful mess.
First, I need something I can take back to Captain Sims.
Ye gods! That man! He doesn't give up, does he? Look, I don't care what information you take back to him. The man's a narrow-minded fool. He'll never understand this place. I, on the other hand, well, not to boast, but I built it.
I know.
I'm a far more useful ally to have in this neck of the woods than the captain can ever aspire to. Look, just agree to get me out of this wretched cell, and I'll give you whatever you want.
Give me the information first, so I know it's worth it.
Very well. I had a particular device with me. A signal redirector. The device allows me to remotely alter the polarity of power signals, especially useful for bypassing old security systems. Those buffoons. A very charitable term considering they've accused me of muttering incantations like a fairy tale witch. Those buffoons who confiscated the device thought it was a broken radio. The signal redirector itself is probably being kept in their security office nearby, so have a hunt around. Once you have it, there's an old control room near here that the soldiers have been unable to unlock. Use the device to redirect power to that control room, and you will be able to get inside. From there, you should be able to open the cell doors. The guards are likely keeping my device in their security office. Be careful.
Has been posted and comes into operation from tomorrow.
Retrieved information from Garrow. Master control room. Wait, if I open the cells, I need to make sure that I'm opening one cell, not all of the cells. If it says only her cell, I'll get her out. But if it says I'm opening all the cells, no. No, I'm taking the signal thing and I'm leaving. So I go to the control room now.
I'm sure the cell controls are somewhere
Guards are
nearby.
reminded that any disciplinary meetings must be reported either on an A27 form before the event or an A27B after the event.
Nearby needle shows distance and direction.
All prisoners are reminded that the guards are permitted to use lethal force against escapees. Due to ammunition usage restrictions, this usually means being bayoneted. Ask yourself, is trying to dodge justice worth a bayonet in the ribs?
Ah. Ooh, guess I didn't need to buy that shit now. Reduces weapon fire recoil. Cool.
All prisoners, you are here because you failed your community. Learn your lesson, do your time, and become a better person.
Poison bomb recipe? I could sell that. I could definitely sell that. I do not have enough space for that.
Are reminded that fraternizing with the prisoners is forbidden and subject to martial discipline. Remain professional at all times.
Don't fraternize with the enemy, I hear you. These developers definitely like, It's only one lever? Are you serious right now? Bro! It's only one lever. I'm about to... Are you serious right now? It's only one lever. I'm literally about... There's only one way to do it?
All prisoners, the new work schedule for the coming week...
I'm sure the cell controls are somewhere nearby.
From
You go.
tomorrow.
Why would you open all the cells? Why isn't there an option to... What the hell, man? This is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb.
All prisoners. The new work schedule for the coming week has been posted and comes into operation from tomorrow.
How do you open... It's locked. Why is it locked? That goes straight to the interchange. Why is that locked? Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. There should be more options here than to give her... literally let her out. Like, I can't just let her out. Maybe I can... Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna literally let out all these other prisoners. If she wants to get out, that's fine. Yeah, I know there's a thing for this. Let me see what would happen if I talk to, Sims. I want to know. Because I just retrieved that information. I'm not letting that woman loose, just so I can let go of all these prisoners. I'm just not doing that. We're gonna run on back, and we're gonna go to, because I would literally make myself...
This is a defense announcement. A good soldier conserves his ammunition.
I mean, yeah, you can say, oh man, these people are bad news, or they're not really bad news, but they're trying to have some semblance of order. And there are innocent people that they are protecting, so that is happening. Is it a little bit rough? Well, under the circumstance that they live in a quarantine zone, of course it's gonna be rough. I just had a lady have her husband inside her house that was infected, and she was in the village. And she was like, don't tell anyone that I got my infected husband inside my room. And I'm like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me right now? I like how every woman in this game is already fucking crazy.
Keep your kit in good order. Clean your weapons daily, whether they've been used or not.
All right. Remember, I want to see what happens when I give him the information. I knew that was coming.
You are doing well. Continue to do well. It is imperative that you continue to do well.
Don't patronize me.
Much depends upon you continuing to do well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm talking to Sims. That's it. Yep. That's it. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to the one dude. That's it. I feel like I'm... Like, I feel like I'm being completely used. I'm being used by creepy women that wants me to let go of people. I mean, to let loose some criminals. And I'm being used by... Nice. Store? What do you mean store? Oh. Okay, so I already learned that. Fine. Let me talk to Sims. I want to hear him say, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You were a good puppet. I mean, friend." As I grow up, I'm starting to believe that the Brotherhood was right from the beginning. Like, before Fallout 4, I thought the Brotherhood was all great. And then Fallout 4 was like, the Brotherhood could be bad. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? They're great. And then people were like, synthetics are real people. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. We're not doing this. Oh, hell no.
Attention! There has been a theft from the village hall. Do you have any information about this crime? If so, report it immediately to the protocol officer. Remember?
Brotherhood? That's a weird way to say the Enclave. That's what they treated the Brotherhood as. I was like, what the hell? It's like, yo, the Brotherhood is mean. They're trying to kill synthetics. Also, the radio person in Fallout 4 is the fucking worst. Not that Raider radio. The Raider radio is not that bad. I'm talking about the other one.
You have free passage to our prison.
I've talked
What
to
did
her.
you learn? How did Garrow manage to disable our security?
The zone is very peculiar? No. She had a special device to remotely enroute power signals.
You mean that radio she had with her was nothing of the sort? Good heavens. The blithering idiots who searched her said it was harmless. Blast them. That's good work on your part. Well done. The more we can understand the barred gadgetry littering this place, the better our chances of escaping. Here, take this for your excellent service. And I presume you have Garrow's device. Hang on to it for the moment. I'm willing to trust you with it. Do not let me down. It may perform wonders, but it won't stop a bullet. You seem very capable, and that more than anything else makes me inclined to place some faith in you to continue doing the right thing. The fates of my force and yours are bound together. You realize that? Help us, and we will help you. Remember that. And in any case, something more pressing has occurred in your absence.
What is it?
It seems some of the villagers are unhappy with our recent enforcements of martial law and have allied themselves with the savages in the woods. The swine broke in here and stole several items. Most importantly, part of our radio set. Reparations for injustice, they called it.
Huh?
I have no doubt that they intend to make a gift of them to those so-called druids as some sort of offering. That shower of feeble-witted
Yeah, the Raider radio guy was cool.
thinks that anything scientific...
The Diamond City radio is fucking trash.
As if radios are some form of root vegetable, apparently. But what they took is critical and highly sensitive.
What's so important about the radio?
Because it's the only high-powered set we have. We'll need it if we ever hope to escape this wretched place. It's true, the blasted interference field has so far prevented communication with the outside. But with any luck, that won't stay true forever. Listen, I have an escape plan. You've helped me, and I'm willing to reciprocate it by bringing you along when we leave. But it's all for nothing if we don't have the radio to send a signal requesting extraction. Once the interference field is cleared. If these druids have our radio equipment, I can make a good educated guess as to where they'll have salted it away. I'll mark the spot on your map for you. I cannot emphasize how vital repairing our radio is. Anything else you find there? Well, that can remain buried as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Yes? Good day to you. Stay out of trouble, eh?
Antidote. Okay, so I wanna see what the other option is.
You have free passage. What did you...
I couldn't even get anything out of her. It's... Couldn't even get anything.
No? Or you did and simply want to keep that... To be frank, I would probably do the same in your shoes. I can't hide my disappointment. But the fates of my... And in any case, something more
So, we only have...
I'm afraid so. It seems the swamp. I have.
So how do I not get in trouble? How do I not get in trouble with the fucking... How do I not get in trouble?
All prisoners. The new work schedule for the coming week has been posted and comes into operation from tomorrow.
Let's do it. Let's try it out. Wait, where did she go? I'm trying to follow her.
I knew it! There's someone here!
That were a close one, chum. Bug it off. Run for it!
Keep your head in future. Peace and let's be having the
I'm trying to figure out where she went. 'Cause she definitely ran off.
Prisoners. The new work schedule. Alert. Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
Didn't waste any moment and fled down an access tunnel to the interchange, locking the door behind her. What? Why did she lock the door behind her? What the hell? Wait. Actually, it's already locked. What? It's already locked.
Prisoners. The new work schedule for the coming week has been posted.
It's already locked. Wait, so when I... Oh, no. When I turn it on... Alright, bitch.
I'm sure the cell controls are
Alright,
somewhere
bitch.
nearby. Off you go.
Alright, bitch. Alright, bitch. She wants to lock... She wants to lock me out? Alright. You turn this on, jump. Trying to lock the door? You trying to lock me out? Data store key card. further to our meeting of the 12th instance, I wish to inform you that the Ethics Committee will not be considering your case any further. You should not regard this as the equivalent of a verdict of not guilty, however. A cloud of opprobrium hangs over your career to date, and you would be foolish to forget how small a world that of a scientific academia is. Please look to your character in the future. It's still locked. And she just had the data store key card for the Casterfield Dam's data store. Oh, the dam back there? Damn, I killed that. Alright, well, I need her alive. Wait. Okay, so they hate me. So they hate me now. Is that what this is now? So, as soon as I do it, they'll all hate me. Is that what... So, I don't want them to hate me. Is there any way to get like a... But, because I want that data... The key that she has.
Prisoners, the new work schedule for the coming week has been posted and comes into operation from tomorrow.
She has a data store key for the dam. The dam that's all the way in fucking... Right for... This dam right here. This one right here. She has one for here. I might need that. Yeah, I'm going to need that. So... I'm kind of confused. You know what? We're gonna hold off for now. We'll figure it out later. This has been awesome. We'll figure it out later. Right now, I'm too confused. I am way too confused. I don't know which one to pick. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys joining me today. I'm enjoying this game. I need to go back to playing Kazan, because I want to play Kazan. I feel like I should play Kazan. I appreciate y'all being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, we'll play some more later. Y'all take care. Peace. Have a good one. Take care now. Bye.